You're going to have some kind of Jeeps. You're going to have little sorts of transports like that. But I believe it is just one IFV in the T16 code.
Okay, and with there only being one IFV, I mean, let's be honest, that's a lot of rockets that potentially is going to be coming your way. I mean, do we see a very aggressive IFV play coming in?
I do see some aggressive IFV plays, but the biggest thing is going to be the top of the map control where those trees are at, and I believe we're live here. So you're going to see a lot of IFVs in this jungle area on the top of the map where the green patches are, because that's such a big control point. That's usually where the IFV fights happen. So that's what we're going to be looking for. But we're going to have Jap in here. He looks like he's going to be hopping out. It's not live. Not live. Never mind. We got baited, guys.
This is the beautiful, like this is what always happens when you start getting more players than like 5v5, right? When you're doing 5s, it's a little bit easier to get everybody up sorted, but when you start getting to 8s and 12s and 16s and beyond, you look for at minimum five restarts. Like, it's just gonna happen.
Dude, I know. It's crazy. It's never going to change. It's never going to change.
No, it's not. It's not. I've been doing this for what? We got, more than 10 years now. We're going on to 2000, like 14 years. Yes, It's all the same.
All right. I believe this is going to be a live rollout coming from the... Not live.
Oh, my God. Okay, I don't know why it's not live here, because everybody is in, right?
Yep. Brett, by the way, I think your mic is peaking a little bit. I don't know if you're able to tune that down.
Let me check here real quick.
Yep, just a little bit. And what is that, 4 or 5 not lives now?
I'm telling you, man, at minimum 5.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck it.
I'm really excited to see how this map plays out. Being that it's so infantry heavy, both of these teams have really good infantry players and great tankers. So that's the thing about this matchup, man. It's just I can't even give the tip of the hat to either team here because they're both just so even. And that's why it's going to be such a kind of a toss-up. Who wins this? Like, who woke up better last night? Who had a better amount of sleep? That's really what it's going to come down to, I feel like. His mic is also 14 years old. What's up, Crisco? What's up, bro? What are you doing, man? Oh, Brett is quiet. I'm assuming he is adjusting his microphone.
Oh, my God!
Oh, yes.
Holy...
Yes.
Crisco in the house. Dr. Evils, thank you for the follow, bro. Appreciate you. Yep, I believe Brett is fixing his microphone currently. But yeah, no, Iberian is going to be quite the interesting thing to cast and follow because we're just going to have to follow one POV at a time here and just kind of like ride with that person.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hey, is that any better?
Okay, yeah, that is better. That is better. Okay. I'll
Sorry
let you know
about that, guys.
No, I'll let you know if it starts peaking again. It's all good.
Well, it might because I do get loud, unfortunately.
Yep, all good. You got to, bro. Got to.
So are we still not live here? Is this while I was gone we didn't get any updates or
no?
We got people leaving still.
We got 1 second. No, this is not live. They're playing EDM music and running around with the revolvers. So I'm gonna message Japin and see if he can.
You telling me that that's not the standard? Yeah. We don't just run around with EDM going on and Doritos and Mountain Dew and.
Can someone tell Japin to mute his mic potentially? I mean, it's fine if he doesn't. I don't really care. It just makes it harder because we don't get game sound, So anyway, I believe this is going to be a live restart. I hope. Oh, well, what do we got? Oh, multi-twitch. Wait. Okay. All right, so he did get the message. He did mute his mic, Brett. So we are in business. I believe this is live. I'm looking at chat. Nothing's happening in chat. So we're going to start with Japin here. He is one of the main infantry players for GV, Gloria Victus. It looks like they're going to be going up on the left side of the map here. He's hopping out of the transport vehicle, going up this. I believe this is part of their approach to the D flag. There are 2-story buildings over here on the D flag, but no, look at this. He's actually pinching around the C side of the map. Leader Havoc gifted a tier 1 sub to Jimmy Boy. Thank you, Leader Havoc. And then Japin's going to be looking over here. He sees a tank on the the map. Oh, he's getting a dangerous spot for that tank. Whoever's on that and OneUp has to watch out for this. He gets one rocket off onto the side of this tank. Another shot onto the tank. That tank's in big trouble here. That's 600 damage. I hope his infantry can rep tool this. Oh, another shot. Is he able to get the trade out on Japin, who keeps pestering him and peppering him with these rockets? It looks like the tank is aware, so I imagine he's backing out of this situation. But let's see if we can get the quality up here on the stream. 1080p. Yep, there we go. Okay, good. Japin up here holding up these second floor apartments over by the D flag. It looks like GV have started off here with a good rollout, and they started with a 3 cap versus OneUp's 1 cap here. Definitely interesting. It looks like Japin's going to be looking to pepper this IFV a little bit more with these rockets he's got on his back, but I'm not too sure what his game plan is beyond that. His position here looks especially strong, though, because he has verticality over D, and he's also defending from the C rotations.
Well, you know, the nice thing is that he can basically just be a thorn in their side. It's somebody they have to pay attention to. So even if he's not doing any direct damage, it's indirectly causing an issue. The tank has to kind of worry about being in that position. He can't freely move around. He is going to be taking some ping damage from it. So there is a definite reason why he is going to be there and what he's going to be doing. And you know, I'm looking at the gunner point of view right now, or an individual that was in the gunner, anyways, of the IFV there, and it does look like that they are doing a fantastic job of just keeping that IFV pinned in the back there of that flag.
Yeah, no, it looks like Chatterman's doing some serious work on this flag. He is locking down GV currently. And, you know, look at the top of the map. It looks like GV don't have any kind of teeth inside of the back of this map. And it looks like OneUp might be able to form their line here. But look, Japin's hopping out of the IFV, trying to help along this green area. And see, this is what I was talking about, Brett. Usually you see these IFVs fighting for this real estate on this green area of the map because you can see right into C, you can kind of see into B, you can cut off rotations from the top of the map. But something interesting from OneUp here is that they're not playing this green side of the map right now. I'm sure this is very unexpected. I haven't seen this from any team where they actually put the IFV on D instead of on this green area, this green pasture. It's pretty much a staple on Iberian currently to play your IFV there.
Yeah, well, it seems to be working out really well for OneUp. They've got a massive lead here for the very, very start. They still have the 3 flag advantage, and they're getting some really good pressure in and amongst the rest of the map. So they are definitely experienced here and know what they're doing. But yeah, I think right now is a really good opportunity here for the GV players. And wow, my screen just shut off, unfortunately. But I think right now the GV players, they have still enough time to kind of calm down just a little bit and kind of figure out where they're going to be pushing in. Now, I do want to ask this because this is something that we didn't ask at the very beginning, but as far as the sides that are being played right now, do we think that GV has the easier or harder side at this particular moment?
So GV definitely has the harder side on Iberian currently, so it's going to be anything they can get. Oh, we got an ad break. I got to put this in another tab so we don't get messed up on this. We're going to swap to Colin from OneUp here. He's actually a super talented infantry player. He is a bit of a nuisance in the community, but he takes down one beam player, gets taken down to Colin. Colin sees another on the C flag over there playing inside of that building. The GV player is trying to avoid these bullets from Colin, but Colin's using the hood of this like Honda Accord here, trying to use it as some kind of cover, but it seems like they've just got a good line. If you look at the map here for OneUp, they've got a very solid line from there. Those green pastures all the way down to the back of the C flag. So if I'm the GV guys, I'm having to fight 2 angles. That's just not good. Colin takes down one. Colin takes down a second. Nice. Disney goes down to Colin. Beam player trades him out.
In the parking lot.
All right, we're going to swap to the rubber POV. We have a lot of POVs for OneUp. We only have one POV for GV, though. So we're going to be watching from the rubber side here. He just went down. Let's see where he chooses to respawn. It looks like OneUp still has a really good stake in this game, though.
They are looking really, really good right now. We do see C and D starting to flash. B is also going to be flashing as well. But the presence over on the Delta is amazing. Look like they are going to be able to get, as soon as I say that, they get wiped out. So, of course, cash is curse right there on that one. But they are still with a very, very good presence around the map. They have 4 flags, I believe, or they're about to cap that B1. But anyways, the fact that they've been able to keep the bleed this entire time, I mean, we're talking about 400 to what, 250 tickets now or 260 tickets now?
260.
So this is a huge lead. I mean, even if GV does have the harder side, you got to imagine that this is a lead that unless they start taking, you know, another, I would say 100 to 150 tickets out of it, it's going to be near impossible to come back in that second round.
You know, look, OneUp's burning their A. I mean, and look, but you think GV, oh yeah, we're getting some stake on the map, we're getting C, but look, your 2 back caps, they're burning now. OneUp have an answer for everything right now. And believe me when I tell you this, Brett, both of these teams have studied each other extensively, and they are prepared for each other in every way. So you're seeing counter strats to counter strats right now.
I mean, that's what you got to do when you're at this level, anyways.
Yes,
When you're the best teams, that's what it's all about, right? It's who is going to make the least amount of mistakes and who can capitalize when you do make those mistakes. That's what it really comes down to. And right now, OneUp is the same thing from what we saw on the last cast that I was on. OneUp is capitalizing on the mistakes that are being made from the other team. They are making very little as of right now, and they're just playing really solid Battlefield together. They're moving together on the map as a unit. They're doing a good job of spawning right where the fights need to be at. It's got to be frustrating on the GV side because every single time that we saw GV kind of start to pop out and go grab like a third flag, we see some really, really good rotations coming in for that OneUp squad, and they're able to just counter it.
100%. You know, and it's just look at Rubber. He's just like an anchor. He takes down Pix Bush. Japin trades him out, or Milady trades him out. Okay, I'm going to swap to another player. We got a Rezo BF. This is his first time giving us a POV in this tournament, so let's see what he can get done over here on the C flag, which is the heart of this map. He takes down 83 damage on the stairway. Maverick gets traded out by Para. Let's see if Rezo can find any other infantry gameplay kills here. Gets to revive off onto his teammate Para, looking for any other players, but they're just holding. This is just defense. He gets taken down by Japin. Let's go to swap back to that POV that we have for Japin if we've got him. I'm looking for him somewhere.
I mean, to be honest with you right now, that this is exactly what OneUp needs to do. Just play a more defensive role. You're sitting back. You're just bleeding out those tickets. You don't have to get too crazy. You know, if you do have an issue with GV possibly pushing into one area, again, you just rotate to the other side of the map because what it seems like right now that GV, they're not winning the one-on-one gunfights. They're needing to really team up multiple players onto one or two in order to make those kills. And when you do that, you're obviously overloading one side of the map, and that allows the other team to obviously shift over. Now, right now, it looks like we do see a 3 flag advantage coming in for GV. I think this is the first time we've seen a 3 flag advantage for them. But immediately we see the rotations coming in, and flag is starting to flash once again. So this is a really good place for OneUp. It will be interesting to see if GV is going to be able to hold this off. They're starting to maybe get a little bit of a footing. And like you said before, the first games of these matches, I mean, it's really just like who woke up early enough, like who's awake, who's aware. But once you get those jitters out, once you kind of wake up a little bit, the teams start to kind of play a little bit more like they should. I think maybe GV had a little bit of that because they're looking a little bit stronger now.
And someone in chat just made a good point. GV need to get one up under 250 tickets to have a chance next round. And I agree. This map is cutthroat, dude. Like, the fact that OneUp's playing so well on this very gritty map, I mean, you're trading blows on this map no matter what team you're playing. I mean, I've seen this map go down to 20 tickets before. It's just a very back-and-forth map, so it's very possible for a trade to come in. Japin takes down one. Rubber goes down to Japin. Let's see if Japin's going to get a two-piece here. He's probably going to want to get that revive off on his teammate, but he's not sure if it's safe. He sees Immense up in the Rebel. Rebel takes him down. Oh my God, and Immense takes down both players in that Rebel part of the map. Good gracious. We're gonna
So I just wanted to mention right now here in the middle of the map, Rezo was doing a fantastic job as a med. He was able to get about 3 people up while they were assaulting this one point. That is another key point right there too. What is your medic to engineer ratio? Are you worried about that IFV, or are you just going around as infantry and making sure that your guys are staying up and alive? Because they can get shot, they can go down, but if you've got 5 medics on your squad, then you're just being able to revive them, keep them back up, and you just constantly have that pressure going in and around the map. And I think that's what we're really seeing with OneUp right now, as they're just really locking it down. Rizzo's doing another good job. He got another res, getting another kill. So I mean, fantastic job for him.
Yeah, he just took down Frantic. Frantic is the team lead for GV, and he gets taken down on the roadway there right next to C. It looks like Arizo is just playing a really solid position here on C. I mean, he is the anchor currently. I don't think I've seen him leave. And now that I spoke of it, Caster Curse, there he goes. He's going back to A through the jungle side of the map. Let's see if he's able to pick up anything here. He's getting shot from the back. He gets taken down by the tanker for the GV side. I'm going to swap over to Colin here. Usually Colin's able to produce us some interesting kills then. Now, as I said, he takes down Maverick over here on the D flag. Let's see if if Colin's able to get a second piece out of this. This guy, and in this guy in particular, he's individually, mechanically so very skilled in this game. I haven't seen infantry quite like Colin yet, but he's just on another level. He sees a player in the stairway. He takes down Lucky. Let's see if he's able to avoid this. He's on a 2-kill streak. He sees a third, but he gets taken down by Maverick. And he goes down to Maverick. We're going to be swapping over to the, I believe, rubber POV now.
Yeah, it was good pressure that he was able to keep on to the backside of that flag. It took, what, 3-4 people in order to take him down? Yes. And that's really what you got to do. I mean, that'd just be a thorn in their side constantly. And that control that we saw earlier from OneUp, it's not quite there anymore. Flags are flashing all over the place. In fact, we have 3 flags right now that are neutral at the moment, with a 4th one flashing. So this is just absolute chaos all around. OneUp is definitely starting to lose a little bit more of their grip that they had before. It's 240 now to 136. So about 100 tickets or so with the difference. But like you said before, if we can start dragging them down below that 250 margin, get them down around 200, maybe even further, that's what we're looking for, especially when you are on that tougher side. And yeah, I mean, wow, a big push it looks like going to be going over here towards that, was it the Echo flag, as I think this is Aware, and I cannot read the other player, I'm sorry, but as they are going to be making this assault.
But look, yeah, like you said, look at the flags. I mean, OneUp came into this game so dominant immediately, and it looks like GV have a plan. But that's what makes a good team, right? You know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm 4-capped, but the bad team just gets 4-capped and loses. But one of the best teams, they're going to turn that 4-cap on you, and then you're going to be 4-capped. So it's good to see that we're seeing that out of this team, because it's not, we expect nothing less at this point. We see Rubber here getting taken down on the right side of D. It looks like OneUp's just having a hard time getting any real estate into this game right now. I'm going to swap over to the Jap and POV real fast here.
Man, I gotta say, I like watching Arizona's POV at the moment. Like, he seems like a very calm, cool, collected guy. He's sitting over there in the plant. He picks up one, baiting for those kills. He does end up getting taken down, but he was able to do some damage for quite a while over there onto that corner. But man, really, really good gunfights coming out for everybody here right now. We do see, it looks like that Bravo flag starting to get flashed, 194 to 115. This is going to be very important to look at those ticket differentials going into the later stages of this match, because this is where teams really start to they kind of start to crack. Maybe they had that massive lead, they're seeing it kind of going away, they're like, oh crap, what are we doing wrong? They get a little frantic, and maybe they start making a little bit more mistakes. I'm not saying OneUp is going to be doing that, but that can happen to some of these players, some of these teams, especially in this first round. But we got to give it to GV right now for being able to be down 200 tickets almost to coming back to this point. This is a very, very big deal. They still have that 3-cap, and they're still putting pressure in and amongst this map. I love it.
Yeah, no, it's good stuff. We're looking over here on the C flag. We still got a Rezo. I mean, like you said, calm and cool, collected. Look at it. I mean, even his sensitivity's calm. Like, he's not flicking around. He's just keeping his focus on that 180 he's got. He's looking for any kind of infantry he can on this second floor, but there's 3 players here, but he can't find any. When he takes down one, Stellar goes down to a Rezo. He's going to be looking for the final. Oh, there's 2 more players there, and he gets the revives. Oh, no! This guy is such a team player. He sees a down teammate and 2 enemies, and he has defibs in his hand. He's just going for any kind of revive he can. So we're going to be looking over to the Collins side of the map now.
Nice.
Yeah, Collins ends up going down. I mean, a lot of players are just starting to just get taken out. Boom, boom, boom. Aware, trying to keep his team up at the moment. We do have maybe it's possibly no, it's not. Never mind. I was gonna say possibly stabilizing, but again, these flags. Just as soon as it looks like one team has control, boom, we see a rotation. Another flag starts flashing, and I mean that's Iberian right there. It's just a chaotic map. It is one that really. Is a really good map for people who are able to kind of cycle on those flags, to constantly be rotating in, and you just, I mean, it's tough to keep up with it, and you see some amazing infantry plays coming out right now.
As casters, it's so fucking hard to keep up with this map, because you got 16 players versus 16, but we're doing our best over here on Colin. I'm going to swap and give Japin some time here, because we haven't really seen anything from him in a while, so let's check him out. He's spawning on the tank over here on the pasture part of the map. He's going to be looking down into C. He's going to be trying to get some kind of burn. He's got 4 players on the C flag of GVs. Let's see if they're able to get this flag converted for a GV. But look at this. They're down to 72 tickets versus 134. But that's a lot better than 210 versus 400. I'll say that. So here he goes. He's got one down the second floor, and he's going to be looking on his guy. He's going to be trying to push him. He takes down the second player. Where goes down to Packflow. Let's see what kind of trades he's able to get out. No teammates are able to trade him there. No big deal. SnP, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you.
Oh, but we do see both of the back flags right now going to be getting flashed. There's going to be A and Echo. OneUp is starting to spread on out and get some pressure in. If they can get a good 3, maybe a 4 cap here towards the end, they are going to be able to lock it down and pretty much push them out. But I think the damage for GV has already been done. They have done what they wanted to do, get it below a certain threshold to come out for that next round. So they should be feeling relatively comfortable. Although obviously they want to bring it down even more. But man, what a good job that we have from these guys. And I do like the fact that we are seeing these players really starting to shift from engineers to medics back and forth, making sure that their teammates are or that they're filling roles that their team needs at that one time. Something that a lot of newer teams or a lot of teams that may not be as skilled is they kind of have one role and they just sit in that one role.
100%.
And you really do need to be flexible as a Battlefield player. Like you need to be able to play all of the kits, and you need to know what those kits are going to be doing. And I really like what I'm seeing so far, switching from that engineer to medic and then back to engineer as they need it.
And 100%. And make sure that we get this ticket count once it reaches 0 on whichever side, because it's going to be so important on this next side. Because, I mean, this is a pretty good showing on the hard side of Iberian, I would say. If anyone's in the chat who's watched this, they know themselves. Like,
Yep.
I mean, this is pretty good. I've seen a lot of teams get shut out on this side of the map just because, natural geography just kind of beats each other out sometimes because you're playing against elevation a lot of times. Oh, my God. And you have Japan over here. Takes down 1 infantry. He tries to take down a second. Chatterman takes him down, though. Doesn't let him get away with too much in that position. No, that's a good response from the one
Last
tanker
push.
there.
Last push, 3 tickets left. They do have a flag that is neutralized. They may not be able to win it, but if they can squeeze out another 20 tickets, this could be big for the next round. So definitely looking forward to how they're going to be kind of setting up their players and where they're going to be having those spawns coming on in. It does look like, though, another flag is going to be getting flashed just in the nick of time. So no 3 cap is going to be coming in for GV, unfortunately. But if they can get a few extra spawns coming in, that will be some more tickets going down. So I mean, you're looking at a 100 ticket deficit maybe coming into this next round.
Wow.
Yeah. So very, very good job coming in for OneUp. But you got to give props to GV. I mean, they were down at one point almost 200 tickets to be able to bring it down to that threshold. They got to be feeling pretty good.
They've got to be, dude. Got to be. And, I looked over there on the OneUp side. We had Chatterman going 36-5 in the LEV. Just an absolute stellar performance for him at the highest level of Battlefield. Competitive play. So 100 tickets is the number to beat. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the chat for anyone who's tuning in and might see this. So we're gonna put 100 OneUp first side, and we're gonna pin this message for anyone who's in here so they can see. Oh, there we go. And any of y'all tuning in, I hope you guys are appreciating the show. Working with this multi-Twitch stuff is not as easy as it looks. Trust me. It is quite a pain.
No.
Because right here I've got a live stream, I think. But it's an ad? I don't know. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. So we are going to toggle chat here. Make sure we've got nice clean POVs. We're going to start with the GV side again. We're going to see what Jaffin's got to offer on this better side of Iberian. Let's see if they can get a better, hotter start to the map like OneUp did. Oh, okay. So we don't have your POV right now, Slip. I got you. Okay. So, wow, what a back and forth map. When I heard it was Iberian, I knew it was going to be just a headache. Oh, not live.
Yo, absolutely. So it was 100, right? 100 tickets on the first side?
100 is the number to beat.
100, exactly. All right. Just trying to get my sheet filled in here.
Oh, goodness.
All right. What was our second map, by the way? You know?
Second map is Firestorm. So that's going to be great.
Firestorm. All right. Always good to see Firestorm coming on in.
I think this is live. Are we live? I believe so. Yep, I think this is live. So we got GV with the Jeep. They're going to be taken down through this C cut area in 8v8 Dom. They see another Jeep. Oh, no, they're going for the fight. Jaffin tries to get a kill. Looks like GV get the first blood here. Jaffin gets the second, or he gets the trade. There we go. And then he gets the third. Okay, and it looks like GV are just outright winning this opening fight. This is so important for the GV side here. Wow, I cannot believe they got such a clean set of kills there. That's really bad.
Absolutely beautiful.
Wow.
It is. We'll see how they're going to be able to respond with this. But if they can come out with a quick an early 4-cap, this is going to be absolutely brutal to watch as those tickets are just going to bleed out so fast. And yeah, right now, Japan is doing a fantastic job of holding it down, getting those reses in. His squad mates know exactly where they're going to be coming in at. We do see a little bit of a bleed coming in from the backside of the map, or I'm sorry, the flag here on Bravo, as 2 players have been able to come in. He does end up getting picked up. His teammates are going to be flooding it in. That's 2 players down. Beautiful job on that squad. And again, that 4-cap really starting to show it. Already 50 tickets ahead.
Wow, amazing. It's like we're watching the same round again, but switch teams. It looks like Japan tries to get a trade. Chataman takes him down. But, you know, this is what we got to look for. This is one of the top teams playing another top team. They both have the mentality to get out of the situation. The question is how. So I'm going to swap over to the OneUp POV to see if we can get a little bit of a story on that. Let's watch the Colin side here.
40 hit. My bad.
Immediately, he gets taken down by Grubby EXE. Let's see if Colin's able to get back in the game here.
Oh. Yeah, it's always a frustrating feeling there as the caster, just popping around, seeing every single person die. But sometimes that is just the way that it goes. But we do see a lot of flags being contested.
Colin's
nice
behind the tank.
there.
GV tank gets taken down by 2 back shots. Oh no, what a spawn from Colin. That feels so bad if I'm the GV tanker. Amazing. Colin coming in over here on the D flag. He's looking to take control from the infantry that's here, but he's getting comms. There's players coming from E. He's looking for him. He sees one up there. He gets damage. He gets 47 on him. No trade on it. His teammate gets a trade. Can he get traded out by his own teammate now? Can he get revived here? Let's find out. No, Colin gives up. But Colin back to the respawn screen here. Damn, you can't even see his map. What is that? Is that a bug?
His teammates are doing a really good job of locking it down, though. They have that flag completely under control, and we're also going to be seeing that echo flag starting to flash as well. So now maybe OneUp is going to be answering back with a 4-cap of their own. We'll see if they do end up getting taken down. But I mean, this is a lot of really good pressure that we're seeing from OneUp consistently here. Even if they are on the more difficult side of the map, they're not letting that really deter them. They know that they have a 100-ticket advantage. They have a little bit of wiggle room here, a little bit to play with. So they are kind of just, hey, you know what? Let's just go balls to the wall. Let's just try and push them out as much as possible. And they're doing a pretty decent job of it. C flag is getting contested, should be going over into their favor. That will be a 4-cap into their favor as they are starting to even it up. They're within about, what, 10, 15 tickets of being an even game. Nice reses coming in once again from Rizzo. I mean, just really good infantry play. All 4 players here from this view are up and alive and doing damage, and that is exactly what you want to see if you're a OneUp fan.
Dude, this is amazing. It's like we have a crystal ball, Brett. We said they have a 4-cap on OneUp. We'll watch OneUp flip it. And look at that. We're looking at another 4-cap for OneUp against GV. Let's see if OneUp can win this fight on D, and I think they have. Look at the kill feed. It's all blue.
I hear a car
There's no red. But there's a car coming out of spawn. Colin gets the comm. Can he get the trade? Oh, he gets 1 kill off of it. Oh, can he take a second? Jan takes him down.
I was about to say, I was like, there is no way he should live there and get that second kill as he tries, but he does end up going down. His teammates are still going to be there onto the flag, fighting it out. So good on them. But that 4-cap, I mean, it's absolutely brutal. We are going to be seeing them taking over the lead at this moment. What right now, like, honestly, what can we see GV doing here in this situation? Like, this is a dire situation when you're already 100 tickets down.
If I'm GV and I'm the coach on GV right now, I'm going to say, okay, we're in a situation where we got to force control somewhere. So maybe a push with the tank. I mean, we saw it from last week from AM. They had 6 guys repping the tank and 3 inside of it, and that got them control of the green pasture of the map. So maybe GV needs to pull out something here with their armor, their piece, their rook here to try and get some kind of positioning on the board here that will work out better for them.
I don't know what view you were looking at there. I was watching Riz's though. He almost gets 2. Not quite able to. He does get taken down. But I was looking at his map that he was bringing it up. It is like an absolute stone wall, just keeping them there at Echo. There is no room whatsoever for this team of GV to get out. It is just absolute domination. Loving this right now, coming out for OneUp. It is looking like a masterclass here on this map.
Ooh, that's a crazy kill from Arizo, shooting that guy in that window. That's a hard angle to win against, and he takes him down with confidence. He gets traded out, though, by Jan again. Let's look over to the, I believe, Rubber side. We haven't really seen him much this game. Let's see what he's able to produce for us. Rubber's a POV we'll definitely be looking at on the Firestorm side of this game because he is the gunner that is known for destroying jets cross map. So it's going to be interesting to see him again in that position. It looks like Rubber's just playing this hard defense position. He sees the guy on the head glitch. T-Don'ts, he gets the assist on him. He's trying to look for another player. He's getting some kind kind of audio cue over here that he hears somebody here. I'm sure he's commenting this out to his team, but you can see the GV tank. He's just trying to get some kind of splash damage into this D flag while Rubber's just playing these hard angles to kill as an infantry player. Nothing really going on here. I'm going to swap over to the Colin side and see what he's got producing for us. He's over here on the actual B flag, I believe it is, and he sees players in the stairwell. He's going to chase them down. Colin smells blood, and he's thirsty. He doesn't see anyone, though. It looks like the team of OneUp is just cleaning up every chance for any kind of clip that Colin or Rubber could produce. I don't see it happening right now. Swapping over to the Arizo POV, we're going to have to look for some kind of gameplay, but it looks like OneUp's just tactically outplaying GV right here.
That's exactly what it is. They have absolutely outplayed them. They've outpositioned them. They're winning almost every single one of their gunfights with ease. Their team coordination is fantastic. I mean, honestly, I've been watching a lot of the Rizzo's video, and his POV, he is playing really well with his squad, keeping those revives going consistently, double teaming up on gunfights and trading out very, very effectively. And that's what you need to do as a main infantry player. You got to trade them out. You absolutely have to, especially on these maps where it's so infantry heavy, to where, I mean, you are going to basically be just swapping out kills left, right, and center. You need to make sure that you have that squad working with you, and that's exactly what's happening. There's not really anybody that's just playing superhero here and getting all the kills and getting all the glory. It is really a team effort from this OneUp squad.
Yep, everybody's getting the one kill they need to get. I mean, that's exactly what you need in these T16s, though. You don't need it. You don't need to rely on anybody. There's just too many factors in it. But we're watching the Japan POV from the GV side. He sees one player. He gets taken down by Valknize. Valknize turns him into a clip himself. Goodness gracious! You got to go back to the drawing board with that one, Japan. You got to forget that. You can't think about that one. You got to get into your tank. Got to do something here, Japan. Get on the map and get in there and try and get another kill. But it looks like Japan's actually playing very well with a 12-9 KD ratio here towards the top of the scoreboard. He seems to be helping his team in the ways that he can, but he's just having a hard time getting space on this map. He's getting hits over by this car. He sees this player, but I can't see this player. Maybe he goes for the revive, but Bored Bread punishes him for going for the revive. But look at that. The revive he had takes down him. It's like a domino effect right now on this map of Iberian. I'm swapping over to the Arizo POV again.
Yeah, it's not going well for him whatsoever. And, I mean, it's not looking good. What are we at? 280 or 287, I think, to 167.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I mean, at this point in time, you gotta imagine that GV is like, all right, boys, well, we tried. I mean, unless they're in a striking distance of getting a 4 cap or possibly a 5 cap here, I really don't see them being able to come in. I don't really like being the caster that calls it early, but let's be honest with you right now. With the way that OneUp has been playing in this round and the first one, it's very hard to see a comeback for GV at this moment.
Yeah, hopefully GV have the rule book nearby. So let's see if we can figure out some kind of POV from Colin here. Maybe we'll see something out of him. But I agree with you. I think OneUp have just came into this map in particular, ready to win with a game plan that they knew would work, and it's paid off. So, but unless, like you said, if GV are able to get a 4 cap here, then maybe that will pay off, but I don't see it happening.
It's got to be a 4 cap. I mean, it really has to be. If we don't see it locking in the next 32 tickets, then it's pretty much over at this point. And I think GV probably know it right now. I mean, if I was the team leader over there, not to say that you want to have a give up attitude, but there are matches or rounds that you know you won, and matches that or rounds that you know you've lost. And at this point in time, it's good just to calm down. Hey guys, you know, we lost this one. It's all good. We're going to be focusing and tightening up here for this next match coming on in, and we'll do better. But this has just been fantastic plays all around by OneUp. They really showed how to play this map. I think that you see some amazing talent coming out of these players, but amazing teamwork as well.
But, you know, look here. Just as we said something, it looks like GV have a 3 cap, so there is a sliver of a chance. It's very small, but it's a small chance here. Let's see what they do with this slight advantage they've gained. Rubber's looking for the player that killed his teammate, but he hears the tank. It looks like Rubber's trying to set up in a position, maybe for spawns or something. Not too sure what he's doing there, but we're going to watch him run back over here to the D flag because now it's burning, but he's taking fire from the D flag. They're already holding lanes. Amazing awareness from GV. They're ready for anything at this moment, and he hears the GV tank coming up. Rubber's in a bad position. Let's see if he can work his way out of this somehow. Maybe produce a kill or two. They know he's here. Rubber tries to get the kill, but he can't. Jan takes him down. We've seen a lot of kills coming out from Jan here on GV's side of the game. Let's swap over to the Colin POV. Actually, let's check out Arizo. Let's see what he's getting up to now.
Yeah, so Japan, though, is also doing a great job. Arizo is he's trying to do some work. He does end up getting one kill while his teammate does get picked up. He's in the middle of the map. Tank is going to be able to pick him up as well. We still have that 3 cap going in favor of GV. 9 tickets left. Ladies and gentlemen, if they pull this off, I mean, that is going to be a masterclass in how to come back from behind. That is for sure. But they're doing everything that they possibly can to make this a game till the very, very end. So you got to give them props for that. And they have done a pretty decent job of making sure that they're not just giving up. They're not just letting it happen. Sometimes, it's all about pride, right? It's all about, hey, you know what? We're going to play till the very end. And it does kind of give your teammate a little bit of a boost, teammates a little bit of a boost. But it has been just really, really fun watching this particular game. Infantry play has been on another level, in my opinion, in this game. I know that I didn't watch too much in the last Battlefield game, but man, it is exciting, it is fun, and it is exhilarating to watch these guys playing.
I'll tell you, Brett, it's really been just so fun to watch these 8v8 matches where it's 7 infantry, 1 tank. The gameplay's very compressed. It's very tight. There's a lot of corridors. You see a lot of infantry shining in those modes. But here we go. We got Arizo taking down Grubby over here on the C flag. Let's see if he's able to pick up something else here. See, this guy, he plays so smart. He's got such good fundamentals here with his kit. He sees a teammate down. He doesn't play for the kill. He plays for the revive. He knows that's what's going to eventually win this game. Let's see if he hears this player. He sees him. Is he able to get... Ooh, he sees another one. Oh, no, he gets taken down by Stella, but his teammate takes him down. But there's the revive coming out from the OneUp. The team play coming in here from OneUp is just unmatched right now. I think they're just really in tune with each other. But there he goes. He gets taken down by Lucky from GV.
So, I'm going to be reaching back here for a little bit because it has been a while since I've cast some really high-level Battlefield. But, that moment right there really reminded me back in the day of casting the South American 88 League back in the day, the 12v12s and 8v8s back then, of just you have a full squad of medics going in there, and they're going in for those revives. They're always stacked up as a squad, and it's just so tough to be able to beat them. I mean, you really have to mirror it, or you just have to get lucky and get a double kill back behind it and make sure that you're going to be preventing one of those reses from going in. But as soon as the guy gets rezzed, even with the slowdown of the res coming in, it's still going to be very effective to get that guy back up. That's another person that you have to shoot, and that's another gun that's going to be up and shooting here in just a few moments as well. So I love seeing it. It really takes me back to the Battlefield 4 days.
I think it goes without saying that this map has gone in OneUp's favor. It's just, amazing to see them play like this. So this means we're either going to just Firestorm or we're going to see a third map. It depends on how the gameplay looks from GV on the Firestorm side. I'm excited to see it. The cool thing about these two teams, Brett, is that their air teams are matched. Like, they're very evenly matched. The Jets on the GV side are known to be some of the best in the game, and same thing with the OneUp side. ECM and Chevy, they're a force to be feared. Most teams have to plan strats around the fact that those two players are on that team. So it's going to be really interesting to see how both of these air teams play into it. My prediction is passive approaches. I don't think these teams want to get into the mix too much, but maybe, just maybe, they go for it in some sort of super aggressive push. I'm not totally sure. I know Pakva's known for his super aggressive pushes, so it's just going to be interesting to see. But OneUp do take down GV in this first map of Iberian. So that is going to be game on that map.
Yep. Very, very good job. Now, this is a best of 3 maps. Am I not mistaken?
Yes, sir. Yes,
okay.
Sir.
So moving on to Firestorm. Let me look here real quick. Okay, so are we still doing 1 attack jet, 1 stealth, 1 attack chopper, 2 tanks, and 3 transports?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
They're all by the
Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, in the last match that I spectated with Firestorm, we did see that heavy emphasis, obviously, on those choppers, but the jet battle was pretty interesting there towards the very beginning. Do we have good jet players on GV?
Yes, that's a Pakva. He is known as the jet player. He's very aggressive, and that's part of his play style, but he's always able to make it work for him. So he's always something teams have to like play around and play against. GV and their stealth jet Tornado, he's also very skilled in a stealth position.
There's one on my body,
That's why it's just like, I don't know what's going to happen, but it's going to be interesting to see how they overcome each other, whatever team comes out on top.
Yeah. No. Well, we know what Rubber can do, so it's going to be exciting seeing his point of view and what they're going to be able to pull off. It is unfortunate that we only have one point of view from GV streaming at this point in time, because Firestorm is definitely a map to where if we can get at least one or two of the vehicles and some infantry players, you see some pretty interesting rotations that are going to be coming out for that particular map. But the thing about Firestorm versus what we just saw, the Firestorm is a very linear style map, right?
Yes.
There are some flanking opportunities, but it is relatively linear compared to what we just saw, which is very circular, as you can see with the map style or the map design itself. But with the rotations coming in as well, it's very easy for those infantry players to start getting those rotations coming in. 100%. So, OneUp, we saw them rotating extremely well. In the last match that I cast with OneUp, they did a really good job, but I think that it really focused on once they were able to get the vehicle kills. We saw OneUp, it was a very tight match back and forth, but it really came down to when we saw the chopper going down, the jet going down for the opposing team. That was when they were able to capitalize, and then they were able to hold on to the flags that they were able to capitalize on. So is that going to be the same thing that we're going to be seeing from OneUp here? Is that they need to make sure that they get those vehicle kills first before they can do that? Or are they going to be able to just kind of power through with their infantry? I'm not discounting GV's infantry whatsoever. This is the only match that I've seen them in. But it really did look like, as a whole, the infantry
is going to be from Slip It In. He is a 10-year veteran of attack helicopters in the series, and we're going to see what he can make happen here. Wait, good.
We're live?
Looking at chat. You never know till it's... Okay, let's see. Need tank POV? I believe I have Dalwy's POV for OneUp, but I only have 2 POVs for GV. So here we go. We have Slip It In. It looks like someone has spawned in. That's not his normal gunner. I believe this player is an airdrop, so he's going to be rolling on through the backside of the map. You see the jets going up for OneUp. It looks like GV are doing this drop. Immediately, he's going for heat seekers. OneUp also performing an airdrop, but look at that. There's 2 airdrops coming out of the Slip It In heli, and it looks like immediately he's keeping hard focus on this heli. He does not want this heli to have any impact in the jet fight here. Man, I wish we had a jet POV, but I understand why we don't. Streaming is very intensive. But here we go. We just have heat seekers out, and it looks like Slip is just trying to burn flares and keep Dutchman somewhat contained in this map. But you've got to be careful because Slip is known for his rocket pods in this position. I mean, the last time these 2 teams played, Slip cross-map potted this heli and insta-killed him. So he's still a threat in that regard. But it looks like we still have all the jets up for both sides. Slip It In takes some damage from the construction side of the map. We're going to be looking for the kill feed here. We want to see some kind of death from the jets on either side, but it looks like T-Don'ts gets a kill on the infantry. He takes down 1 on the gimme flag for GV. Very interesting. It looks like OneUp have gone for the immediate capture on the gimme, which is, I haven't seen this yet in its T16.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a new strat so far, but it looks like these helis are just keeping each other in check. We see both the jets are still up for OneUp, and I believe both jets are still up for GV. Oh my goodness, that tow just barely missed Slip. Slip's dodging everything here. Oh no, he eats a rocket from Dutchman. He gets the repair off, but he's going to be looking here to try and reply in some way or some shape. But the thing is that he's, oh no, he gets the hit on Dutchman. Dutchman, you've got to watch out here. This guy, he's done it before. He'll do it again. You've got to be careful with this kind of player. He gets the rocket out. He's going to be looking for the jets. He's getting comms, but look at this. The OneUp jet is oh no, the heat seeker takes down the attack heli for OneUp Esports, and it looks like OneUp maybe replied here by taking down the jet for GV. I can't really tell, Brett, but a lot has happened here. I'm gonna drink some water. Holy shit.
Yeah, a lot is absolutely happening. We got a massive fight happening over on the Delta, trying to get that flag into their control. It does look like it is going into the favor of, sorry, I can't see it here, going into control of OneUp at the moment, but Japan's still going to be putting some pressure.
Oh no! Oh god, he's got to be careful. He's taking damage from the jets. He's going down. He's barely alive here. Oh, he gets taken down by Chatterman via tow missile. No way. No way. No matter what, this man is going to teach you a sermon and how to curve a tow missile. Amazing. He was dodging 2 jets and the tows there. Amazing gameplay. Let's swap over to the OneUp side, and Brett, take us away for a minute. Goodness gracious. Oh,
well, yeah, and that was something that we had talked about before. Are we going to be seeing vehicle dominance coming in from GV? Is it going to be OneUp, or are we going to be just seeing an even match going back and forth? And right now, it's looking like it's pretty even back and forth with both of them losing their attack choppers. And now it is all about infantry players. Where are they going to be pushing in at? Where are they going to be able to make the plays? At the moment, we do see OneUp struggling, it looks like, a little bit in the middle of the map. And they are going to be losing, I believe, is a B flag? Oh, D flag is also going to be flashing as well. So this is definitely not looking good for them in a potential 3, maybe even a 4 cap. But maybe they will be able to stabilize just a bit, as I think that was Rizzo just went down. I think he got picked up. And we do have, I think, Aware setting up on top of these buildings, making sure that he has maybe some spawns coming in. Yep. But Japan still, he's been over here. I believe this is the Delta flag, if I'm not mistaken, and just absolutely being a pain in the butt. I mean, he's not been getting a whole lot of kills, but he's just been able to stay alive, finally getting picked up by one of the vehicles.
Yep, I'm watching. I'm going to stay with Japan here for a minute, but look at this. We just got a straight hold on both sides. It looks like GV still have both their tanks, but they got Stingers in hand for Japan. So, but the attack heli for OneUp's going to come up here, and the thing is that they've got a little bit of timing here. They've got time to get some farm down and get some map control with this heli. Let's see what they're able to do once that happens. But Japan goes down to Taco. Taco gets the trade. It looks like OneUp's actually pushing to get this C flag, but they're burning.
Chopper's back up for Rubber.
Oh, they are? Okay, I'm going to swap over to Rubber. Let's see what Rubber can get done here over on this map of Firestorm. It looks like they've got some kind of comms that there's a rat potentially somewhere on their back cap, and they're looking for it here. He's having to burn these flares and dodge that straw missile. Over here in the refinery, it looks like Dutchman and Rubber are going to try and find some kind of angle. If I am in this heli, I'm kind of looking for tank kills. I want to get some kind of pieces taken off the board for GV. It looks like Rubber's trying to get some maps. Look at those straws already coming from across the map. And GV are well aware, I'm certain, of where they stand in these positions and how dominant this heli can be. But look across the map. Rubber's calming it. Pakva's back up in the air. Tornado, one of them. They're going to be up and they're going to be looking to get this kill on this heli. So I wonder where the OneUp jets are, but both jets are up for GV now. Rubber's getting damage over here onto the C and B flag. He's going to try and get this roof worked a little bit. I kind of would like to see them go a little bit more aggressive here, but I understand the need to assist your jets in this situation. So I don't blame them for playing back here and using these laser guideds, but they've got to watch out for these aim-guided rockets to see if Rubber can get this kill. Oh no, be careful. These are one-shots now, by the way, Brett. So if a single one hits and Rubber gets 2 off of this, he takes a 3rd down. Do these guys not learn? Do they not know who they're playing against, Brett? I think they keep forgetting. He's got to watch out. He gets another laser guided out on this tank. He gets more damage inside of the crate. That's a 4th player down. Frantic goes down to Rubber. He's just locking down his back cap. But look at the map. Look at the flags, Brett. They're burning everything. I don't know who's getting what. This map is total chaos. The attack heli's up for GV here. He's got to watch out. There's the jets are still up. Where are the OneUp jets? Is there a dogfight in the mist? There's another laser coming out for Rubber. Brett, take it away. Oh my
right
goodness.
Now, it is basically just players ratting everywhere, staying away from as much of the splash damage as possible. Japan did a really good job not trying to get out. Oh, a straw coming out, almost connecting there with the helicopter from, I believe that was GV, but Areza does get it taken down as he is going to be safe for now. But yeah, as the dust settles, we are going to be seeing a 2-2 flag for each of these teams. They are almost completely tied up in terms of their tickets, 377 to 381 at the moment. And it's just been, blow for blow. Both of these teams really doing a good job making sure that they're not making too many mistakes. And if they do, they hit right back as soon as they possibly can, and they're able to kind of stabilize from that. So props to both of them. But OneUp still trying to get that infantry pressure going on, as we are going to be seeing, well, it looks like a possibly push. No, actually, this is a push back to their own gimme. So maybe OneUp is a little bit worried about a rat coming in from the backside of their own gimme flag. In the meantime, Japan is going to be making a push up here to the middle, as we do see a 3 flag cap coming in for OneUp.
Oh my goodness. And it's incredible to see. I mean, this heli, it's like his job is to keep this back flag capped or something. Like, I mean, he just hasn't moved from here, and he's constantly fighting. Look at these straws coming. I cannot believe this. A giant Jan goes down to the gun of the attack helicopter. It looks like, and you got to give props to Flying Dutchman here. He is threading the needle. He is dodging. I think he's dodged about 10 or 12 rockets so far in this match, and there's another one coming out. They're just nonstop. Rubber takes down another player over here in the refinery. I mean, he's on a burner right now. We're watching about a 9-10 kill streak coming out from Rubber. He hears rockets, though. They got to watch out for this heli. Uh-oh, watch out. Rubber's getting comms. There's a jet over here. Do they not know? Oh, God, Rubber's trying to get guns on this jet, and there's Pakva going for the aggressive play. I don't know what kind of advantage these jets have right now, but Pakva's got to know something to be pushing like that. But look over here. We've got a heli pushing as well. Oh, Dutchman, you've got to watch out for this. You've got to check this. Okay. Oh, goodness gracious. Let's watch through the Oh no, let's swap to the other side here. Let's see what Mr. Slip It In's able to produce for us on the attack heli side for GV. It looks like he's sending rockets into the refinery here, but it's just he's super engaged. He's trying to stop this heli from helping with that jet fight, it looks like, Brett. I feel like that's his main mission right now, to keep him busy.
Yeah. Yeah. I just want to mention this real quick. And this is one of the things, it may be boring to watch, but Arizo's doing a fantastic job of sitting back on this A flag. He's not on the burn, but he is going to be able to be a consistent spawn point for his squad if they need to rotate. And this is a 3 flag cap in their favor, so they don't necessarily have to get a 4 cap, but he's going to be able to put instant pressure on the backside of this map if they end up losing somewhere else on the map.
You're exactly right, Brett. Look at this position. He's not burning. He's just waiting. He's a nuisance. Now that comm's coming out. They're on our back cap. They're already 3 caps, so they're worried about getting base. So now everybody's going to turn around. This is a great play from Arizo. Good catch on this. Wow. And he's not even going for the burn.
Yeah, the thing is that a lot of times people don't understand. You don't necessarily have to be on a flag. You don't even have to really be getting a lot of kills. But if you can draw the attention of the other team to you, that's resources that GV just really does not have to be able to waste going back towards their back flag. They need to be pushing forward. So he's being a very key part of this map. Now, we did see the helicopter going down. Looks like Rubber did get taken out by an AP4. So he is going to be getting picked up. But nice job there from Arizo. He is going to be able to take down at least one player. Staying alive here in this back flag, just being an annoyance. Now we do see that Delta flag starting to flash. No! Beautiful headshot there as he just beams. Look at the Arizo is absolutely crushing it.
You can't do that. You can't do that. What the fuck?
Awesome plays coming out from that man right there, as again just doing everything right in that position. I want to point out the ticket lead right now, 358 to 197. They are absolutely crushing it right now, and they are looking like they are not going to stop. Arizo still doing a fantastic job getting kills, pushing back up to the safe flag. The pressure is there. Yeah, their back flag has been flashing for a while, but that's okay because they're in a position to prevent anybody else from pushing up from this GV squad. Good job here from OneUp. Love the play calls.
Jesus, and I've seen some infantry play in this T16, but that's a clip from Arizo. That second story defensiveness from him. I'm gonna swap over to Dawi here. He's one of the tankers for OneUp. Let's see what he's able to produce for us. He's running no rep currently, which is, I guess, maybe part of the game plan. But look, Brett, look at the tickets. OneUp are just dominant here.
Yeah, it's really hard in this position to not just feel for GV at the moment. They are really getting the rough end of it at this point in time. They've done a lot of work here on this back flag. They really have. But the problem is that along with Rubber and a few other players, they haven't been able to have enough players to get it in their favor. And when they do, it just flips right back on over to OneUp. They haven't been able to have that control. Another tank just went down here as well. I mean, it's looking like the vehicle is really not going into their favor. The vehicles are really in the favor of OneUp at the moment, and the infantry play is just really good. I do want to mention, I saw somebody in chat sit there and say that, well, this is what camping will do for you. The one thing that I really want to remind people, and I know you're probably just joking, but that's part of this game. That's part of this style of game. We are not just a push, COD style of gameplay, which I do like Call of Duty, I'm not going to lie, but it takes a little bit more thinking in this style. Okay, yeah, it may look like camping, but he is really providing a strategic point on that map for Arizo. That was just good plays all around. That's the way you need to play to win a match.
This is so incredible from OneUp. I knew they were good on this map, but they looks like they prepped. I mean, they were ready for GV. I mean, this is a revenge match for OneUp as well. The last time they played GV, they 2-0'd them, and unfortunately, the rule book got pulled out, and they got disqualified from that win, and they took a loss. So OneUp came into this game ready to play. But look at this. Dutchman's just playing real passive. He knows he doesn't need to have a lot of output here with the heli. They know that they have GV on the back heel, and look at this. Rubber's just peppering this infantry, giving comms. Hey, I see one over here. The heli's over there. So I'm going to swap actually over to Arizo again here so we can maybe get a better POV on what's happening on the ground here. And it looks like Arizo again. Look at him. He's just, I hate to say it, but he's kind of hiking right now. He's got his ESF hiking boots on, sponsored by him. But look at this.
And I
he's
like
checking
the fact,
his map.
Exactly. I like the fact that he's checking his map. He's being aware of his surroundings. He's probably making callouts right now. Hey, we've got spots over here. We've got players pushing on this flag. This flag is flashing. We need to move this squad over here. He's doing a really good job of just making sure that his teammates know what's going on and that he knows what is going on. Oh, is he going to be able to get it? I think he hit the tires in front.
Yeah, I think he did.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that would have been a deadly spot to shoot from, too. Goodness gracious. Love from AMV. What's up, Torta? What's up, player? But look at this.
And then, you know, we got
Arizo. Look at this. The map
Yeah.
checks. I love that.
Yeah. Absolutely fantastic. Aware's doing a great job over here in the middle of the map as well. He was able to pick up 2 kills up on top of the map. He was able to pick up 1 there, trying to push in for that flag cap. So he has been able to pick up a few kills here and there, keep that pressure on into the center of this map. I really like the fact that he's been able to get on top of the buildings quite a bit. That is going to give you that that vertical advantage. That is really annoying to have to deal with in Battlefield games, and it does a massive job of keeping those flags in your favor. So we are going to be seeing looks like 2 flags flashing, B and C, 3 flags now in the favor of, oh my God, 1, 2, 3 players right in front of Aware. He does pick up 1, but he is going to get taken down.
Goodness gracious. I mean, that was almost really bad for GV there. I'm watching the Rubber here. Thank you for the follow, Torta. Appreciate you. Let's see what Rubber's able to produce. He's actually fighting these Jets. This is where he's able to really excel. I'm sure the Heat Seekers are out right now. Rubber's trying to predict the future here with his crystal ball. But look at this. He's getting value from being in this Jet fight, even though he's not in. Wait a minute. Are you serious? Are you serious right now? Do you know who you're playing against? You can't do that, Tornado. He has proven it match after match. You do not get near this heli or you are going back to the respawn screen. Rubber again showing his value in this position, taking down the infantry over here on the C flag. He's trying to get this infantry down in this trench here. He sees the pipes. He sees all these little angles. He's just trying to get the value. He might get a double kill from this. He's looking for some kind of output here. He's trying to get this 3rd kill. But damn, that's such a hard angle for him to hit. Let's swap over to the Arizo POV here and see what he's able to do. He's actually out here on the ground while Rubber's providing support from up top, Brett. And Arizo, again, just good fundamentals, using the cover of the ground. Sees a player in front of him, gets shot from the side, but Slit takes him down. And that will be 320-0 for OneUp over GV.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the absolute 100% domination. I mean...
Wow.
I don't really know what else to say other than OneUp is right now on another level. They are playing absolutely fantastic, and they are making this really look easy on their side of the game. Now, that doesn't mean that it is easy, guys. I'm not saying that it is. But with the domination that they just showed, the control that they just showed, losing their key vehicles, but still keeping the presence on the ground, the beautiful job there from Arizo, being able to keep that pressure on the back flag. He's not just going out for those kills. He's providing the spawn point for his team, the information for his team. He's able to get that pressure on that back flag when they need to, pulling players away from the front lines from GV when it is absolutely critical. GV just had no answer for it. They tried to go, and that's one thing too that I don't think we talk enough about, Dev, is that when you do get on that back flag on the Russian side in the oil field or the refinery, you can get trapped there as a team. 100%. Yeah, it's nice to have that back cap flag, right, on Delta, but you can also get trapped there, and you have to be extremely careful not to put too many resources, and I really think that's what we saw. Yeah, Japan was able to stay alive a lot. He was able, I think they had almost 2 squads there at one point in time. Yep. But time and time again, Rubber was able to clear it off. The tankers were able to clear it off. Infantry players were able to clear it off at certain times when they got pushed off the back of the flags over on A. They were not able to really hold it and be able to leave it alone. They constantly had to have players there. And when that happens, that means that the rest of the map is free and clear. And they weren't doing enough to take down the chopper, so that really doesn't give you too much of a leverage for the rest of the map. So I think maybe they just focused too much on that Delta flag and not enough in other places. But really good job there from OneUp. Like the way that they played that one. Love the way that their vehicles are playing as well. Now that they are going to be switching sides, it's 320 tickets. Guys, this is going to be a very large, difficult task for GV to get over. We are talking about they have to come out with a 3 to 4 flag cap within the first 50 tickets. They have to. In order for them to win this game, they have to. There is no possible way that they're going to be able to have an extended game with OneUp and be able to take this next round to continue in the series. It must happen at the beginning. It must be just a shock and awe moment. And I mean, we're talking about maybe a crazy rocket that takes out, Rubber and Dutchman. We're talking about maybe some really good jet moments where both of their jets go down right at the very beginning. Something incredibly crazy has to happen, or we are not seeing GV moving on in this tournament.
Dude, I think this could very well be the last round for GV. I mean, they've got to have some kind of miracle strat up their sleeve here. Here, I'll be right back. Let me grab something, actually.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, I mean, I really hope that we do see a comeback. I'm seeing some people saying, hey, comeback incoming. I really do. I hope that we see a comeback happen because we always love the third map. A third map makes a match just that much better. And especially with it being on Liberation Peak, it should be a really, really good one for this match. But I mean, if we really look at the evidence here, we look at the way that these teams are playing, it is not in the favor of GV. I always love an underdog, so I hope that they prove me wrong. That is the best part about casting is we can make predictions all day long, but in the end, it really just comes down to the wild, crazy nature of this game and the talent and the perseverance of these players and whether they're going to be able to make this happen. So let's see if GV is going to be able to do this. I don't believe this is live. This is not live. Okay, so we are not live here, guys. We are going to be waiting for another restart to come on in. But, I mean, honestly, let's just look at first 60 seconds of the game, Dev. What has to happen for GV?
GV have to go in. They have to send their jets immediately over, take everything over immediately. They've got to go in, one loop both jets, and they've got to get back out, get the heli down, and they've got to take down the tanks immediately. That's what has to happen for GV. It has to be perfect, no mistakes. There can't be any sort of room here for them to mess up. They have to do it perfectly. They have to take down every single pawn on the board so then they can put them in the base. That is the only way GV see Liberation Peak. Or I also went and grabbed the SnP rulebook, which is one of GV's greatest tools. So maybe if they use this, they might be able to actually come out with a win here. So hopefully I'm going to be reviewing this throughout the game. We're going to see if maybe there's something here that we'd missed, but I'm sure the GV lawyers are working on it. This is all a joke. I'm joking. But anyway.
We did say that we had some like international lawyers that play Battlefield, right? You know, who knows?
I'm joking.
Oh, man. Yeah, we are. This is all good fun, guys. You know, hey, we got to poke fun where we can, but we don't mean anything by it, for sure. But it will be interesting to see. Another thing too that we have to talk about is just the players and how their attitudes are in this match. You know, we look at map number 1, right? You know, map number 1, it looked like it was going to be very close. Came down to 100 tickets in round number 1. Round number 2. Was relatively close as well, but it kind of was obvious that it was going to be coming out in favor of OneUp. At that point in time, the emotions and the attitude of GV are really critical. You know, as a competitive
100%.
player, you know that you almost have to just forget about that last map. Like it just doesn't happen. And you go into the next round, the next map, you go in fresh, like you're just brand new started playing. Because if you don't, then you start making small mistakes. You start getting frustrated. You know, you start dying by just the little nuances of Battlefield that sometimes are just a load of crap. I mean, let's just be honest. Sometimes it happens. And they start to compound, and they really start to affect your play. You start switching up guns. You start switching up kits. And at that point in time, what I have learned is that if you're switching kits every other time that you die, you have already lost. Yes. You are done. You're out of it. You've been completely stripped of your mindset and how solid that you can be as a player. Yep. And that is the downfall. So I'm curious if GV, if they just, especially after that last round, man, like what are they like? Like what are the attitudes? Are they really into it? Do they really believe that they can have just a massive comeback? Because it can happen. You know as well as I do, it can happen. It's just going to be very difficult.
They have to be. And like I said, Brett, they have to come out the gate swinging. If I'm the heli, I'm almost wondering if they're going to send the heli straight in, go for that fight, go for the 50-50. You know what I mean? Like
that would be good.
Yeah, we want to see an
so just like
play.
Basically suicide the helicopter, but just go in like guns a-blazing.
Yeah, like honestly, that is probably one of your better plays here because you need to establish dominance, get that heli down, do something. You need to just show, okay, right here, he needs a pod, but he's going for heats. Here we go, we're live. He's going for these rockets. Oh, he misses them. No big deal, no big deal. Let's see what these jets are actually going to do for the GV side here on the slipping ins POV. Oh, he dodges the tow missile. He's going to get a heat seeker out. The jets for OneUp are over their base, it looks like. These jets are so pivotal for GV's life in this tournament. Pakfa has to do something. He has to pull a heroic out here, Brett. There's just no other way to put it. But look at this. I believe the OneUp heli's going for an aggressive play here. And it looks like GV. Oh, you got to be careful. Okay. No kill for the slip in and pilot here. But there's a stinger on the gimme for GV? What happened here, Brett? How did they get here? How is OneUp already by their base?
Dude, they OneUp are just throwing caution to the wind, man. They are going for it, and they do not care. They know that they have tickets to play with, and they know that they have room to just come out with these wild gameplays. And just hey, let's just try something different here that's unexpected, and that's really how you just tilt a team even more so to make it just that much easier. And you can see him right there as I think there's two players at the very least, 3 of them that are on that back gimme flag. You got 2 tanks that are hung up, at least 1 infantry player, and the helicopter focusing on that 1 point. This is great play coming in here right now for this OneUp squad.
Yeah, no, it's amazing. I cannot believe we were seeing infantry. Oh no, I hear rockets to the left, but it's amazing gameplay coming out from OneUp. I don't even know how it's possible they got to that flag so quick. It's really something to think about. And how much time did they spend looking for those players just now? I mean, that's great distractions from OneUp. That's just part of tactics, though. But oh no, Chanaman sends the GV heli and rolls them up in a pack.
Oh my God.
No.
That is painful. So painful right now if you're GV. If you're a fan of GV, like, man, it hurts. It is hurting so bad at this moment. But, you know, right now, OneUp doing a great job. Aware picks up 2 from the tops of the roofs over here onto that BC section of the map. He's going to be looking for more players trying to push on in. Nice play there, getting the destruction onto those cans. He's going to be able to smoke them out as you will. But he's going to be going ahead, getting aggressive, man. He's not willing to just sit back and wait. I love the play coming out here from Aware. Just going to go ahead and clear that up. Does look like we have a couple of players, though, from GV that have managed to get onto the top of the rooftops just for a moment. But they have been cleared up once again. Really solid play. The squad doing a great job getting those reses off, making sure that they're going to be staying up. As you can see, like really, really good teamwork coming in here for OneUp. And I mean, yes, it is a 2-2 standstill. Yeah, but again, like we got to see something here pretty quick.
You need GV to base OneUp right now. Like, that's the thing. You can't let OneUp win this standoff with the heli up because they're going to get your armor down. Slowly but surely, they're going to get these openings. And look at this. The tanks are backing up onto the gimme here. This is not
good. They are. Oh, nice shot there. That's going to be Arizo getting a nice butt shot into the tank. He is going to be doing some decent damage there. But again, yeah, the tank having to back up to the gimme flag, that's never something that you want to have happen. You really need him to play onto those middle flags, giving those infantry players just a little bit more when it comes to assaulting.
Dolly's over here fighting a clan of infantry over here on the B flag.
Got us one now, left side.
Oh, okay. No, it seems Dolly has some information about spawns on the left side here. But Dolly's over here just commanding his infantry where the players are at. He takes down one on the stairs over here towards the pipeline. He sees a stinger coming up, but that's information. That's game sense. Dolly understands this player's revealed his position. Now look at Dolly presses advantage. He's trying to take these stingers out. He sees them within his hand. He has no response. He can't reply to that. He's looking at the air with a lock on. This is brutal. But look at the tickets. Look at the flags, Brett. This is the end of GV. This is it.
Yep. Yeah, 3 cap coming in for OneUp. They are looking solid here. We just saw really good back and forth onto the middle of flags. Aware was doing a great job there with his team. He was able to pick up at least 1 more kill before he ends up going down. I mean, this is just fantastic play coming out from these guys. I really can't say anything else. They're locking it down. 411 now to 373. We have 50 tickets in order for GV to make this play happen. To continue their life in this tournament.
No way, you do it again, Rubber. No, okay, good God. Thank God someone showed that this man is mortal. No. He almost took down that jet. Oh my God, what a crazy angle. I'm swapping over to Arizo here, Brett. Jesus Christ. Okay. All right, heli down for OneUp. But look at the tickets here again. It's just I don't think there's much left here. the back caps being burned for GV, and OneUp already have this 2-flag hold that seems pretty strong. If you're GV, you're looking every direction. Look at this rock coming out from Arizo. Arizo, no way. Oh, no, he barely misses it, but the heli dodges it as well. That's good movement here from Slip It In from the GV helicopter side. He's going to be looking for the reply on this infantry over here now that he has the information that they're here. Arizo sees players over here on the B side of the map. He's going to be trying to take them down. But look at this. Look at the map here, Brett. You've got 3 infantry in the tank moving in on this flag. As a unit, I mean, the coordination here is unmatched on the OneUp side. I mean, they're just moving together.
Yeah, it really is. They are playing off of each other very, very well. Being able to make sure that they have the support there from their other players, not going in solo onto a flag. Just really, really good job. Arizo able to pick up one more. Did he have to pick up another gun because he was out of ammo? I don't know. But he picked up somebody else's kit.
No.
That would be wild if he did. But right now, it's just like in this moment, what do you do? Japan is trying to make a capture here happen. He's able to pick up at least one more kill. But I mean, we're talking about 347 now.
We got some banter. We got some banter. And oh no, wait a minute. Marizo takes down one, almost takes down the second. Can his teammate get the revive here on him? That would be really good for him. He's holding out for it. Valknaz picking him up. Let's see what, man, Arizo, this guy, he's just always up. There's like nothing that could take this guy down. Oh no, here we go. Arizo Straw's coming out. Oh, is he gonna able to, is he threading the needle? Is he gonna hit it? Oh no, he doesn't hit it. Unfortunate. But here he goes. He's going to be running. Go ahead.
But here's the thing. He's pushing back that helicopter. The helicopter has been almost a non-issue here for GV for both of these games. And it has just been absolutely solid play coming out for those guys, making sure that really there's no place for that helicopter to actually have any kind of play into. 3 flag caps still coming on in. We do see some flags flashing all over the place. It is now, what, 320? Yeah, that is going to be it. So congratulations there to OneUp. They have secured themselves into the finals of this event. And I got to say, they have looked amazing the entire time.
Oh my goodness. SnP chat. What? Dolby getting hit in the ass here. He's going to be looking for the reply on some of these players, but damn, they are gotten near their base, haven't they, Brett? That's brutal. If you're GV, you're probably mentally checked out, but you're probably trying to show a good showing at least, right?
You know, I've been in this situation before where honestly, like, you're playing for pride at this moment. It really comes down to the attitude of the players. Are they basically here to finish out the map for the rest of their team, show some good sportsmanship, or they're like, okay, we're done. I'm checking out. There's no point in playing this anymore. Honestly, I've been on both sides of that. It sucks if they end up checking out, but yeah, at this moment, you're really just playing for pride. You want to get some good games in. You want to get some good game time in. You're playing the best of the best right now. This is, at this point in time, think of it as practice. This is going to be a good scrim. We're going to get some practice in. Let's try and maybe try some stuff that you don't typically do. Okay, we're in this setup now where it's a 3 flag cap against us. What are we going to do? All right, let's try pushing this flag with a squad, or let's try going in for back caps here, or maybe we push up and do a clown car in a tank, and maybe we just go up and just wrap them with 5 guys. I don't know, but this is the time that, hey, try some different stuff, do something a little bit off of it, and just at the end of the day, have a little bit of fun.
Yes, sir. I called it. Oh, God. And there's the straw missile coming out from the other side here of GV. I mean, they're getting their last licks in on the OneUp here.
I mean, at that point in time there, it was like, what, 3 rockets were looking at him all at once? I mean, like, which way do you go?
Yeah, you can't do much. Let's follow Mr. Japan here. Let's see how they play in the garbage minutes of this map. He's getting taken down by Omni 0. But you know what, Brett? You can't count them out yet. You really can't. You still got a lot of work to do before you take down old GV. It's not over till it's over. They got their lawyers on the line. We're going to see if a rule book gets pulled out again. It's going to be interesting. I mean, the last time this happened, Brett, the chat went for, I think, over 20,000 messages over the rule fuck that happened. So,
oh man, you never know. Yeah, it could happen. It could happen. What's the time frame that they got to actually submit something? Is it like 12 hours or 24?
Oh, I'm sure it'll be within 5 minutes. Both teams will submit.
Okay. All right. I was about to say, that 12-hour mark, it'd be interesting if something slips in just right at the last second.
Oh
But
God.
yeah, I mean, all good fun, of course. Nice shot there. That was going to be a really good butt shot there from
Yeah.
the
From.
tanker. Or I'm sorry, from Japan to the tanker. It'll
Yep.
take him down. Now, hey, real quick, just my curiosity. We're going to kind of switch subjects just a little bit here, maybe. Has the damage changes come in for the engineer to the tank? Because I know that they were talking about changing some of the damage models and making it a little bit more consistent on like side shots and angle shots, but also making it so that it wasn't. If I read it right, it was making it so that it wasn't a two-shot kill from the back.
Yeah, no, they're gonna. I believe they're balancing it. I don't know. I'm not a tanker, so I haven't really kept up with it. But to my understanding, the overall reaction to it is positive. It's a good change, and like even the devs are comparing it to the BF4 fall updates. So yeah, it's interesting. Bloody, I will not be casting SF tonight. I actually had something come up, so I will be missing that match, unfortunately. So. As far as the too easy Australia game, I mean, we could cast it. I don't know. What do you want to do, Brett?
What time is the match?
It's like right now they're starting.
Right now? Yeah,
Yeah.
I could cast right now.
Okay. All right. We'll make it happen. We'll make it happen. I'm gonna go ahead and just back out of this. This game is over.
Yeah.
So I think we're good on this. If you guys
in that respect, let's have a water break.
Yes. Yes. Okay, so everybody, we are taking a break. Brett, let's do 15. Let's do 15 and we'll come back.
Sounds good.
Okay, we're going to be back in about 15 minutes. OneUp has taken down GV. Pretty amazing stuff from them. Leave a POV. Yeah, I'll leave a POV open. Well, yeah, I'll just cut off my cam for a minute. I will be right back. I'm going to put some text on the screen so people know. We're going to cast it. I wasn't going to because, I don't know. I mean, we all know who's going to probably win. But let's look at text. Okay, we're going to do a little text here. BRB, taking a break before... Oh, 1 second. Let me get this right for you guys. Before OS game. Yep, let me make this nice and small so you... Yep. Okay, cool. So you guys have a POV. We're going to save these changes. Okay, I think we're good, Brett. I'm going to mute